Taurus, this is Psychic Tracy Brown coming to you today to do your March 2019 horoscopes. What's around you, Tauruses? What's around you, Tauruses? What's going on with Tauruses, Father God? Please, God, talk to me. What is around Tauruses for the month of March? So I have a disclaimer that I've been putting on every video. And the disclaimer is, please do not complain about being last on any horoscope videos, all right? There's no rhyme or reason how I do things. I just get up and I say, today's the day to do the horoscopes. I'm not really thinking about who's first or who's last. So, if anyone has a complaint about going last, I would say, hold it in, save it. There's no complaint department. If you want to make a comment of any kind, other than, why am I last, please do. However, Tauruses, I never really have a problem with my Tauruses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tauruses are not my problem. Tauruses are easy breezy and very passive when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I'm not really talking to you, but I have been saying it on every video in case there's a fiery Taurus, meaning somebody born in April and feels this way. So I'm just telling everyone, I don't care, relax. I do not have a complaint department. I closed that down a long time ago. A counseling department got that, but you all know to call me for that. Oh my goodness. Got these new glasses, and man, do they get dirty fast. I don't remember my old glasses getting this dirty so fast. All right, guys. What is around Taurus for the month of March? What is around Taurus for the month of March? Please email me for your own personal reading at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. Like, share, comment. All right? What's around Taurus for the month of March? Ooh, Taurus. Love is around you for the month of March, especially if there's a love inviting a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman. Either this person loves you and you need to open up to that, or you have to admit that you love this woman, all right? And I'm getting more women than men, so we'll see where, the men's side, I'm getting more men for women, and we will see where the women are for the men. Women Tauruses for the men. But right now, I do believe that this is talking to Tauruses that are questioning how to move forward. Should you move forward? Is this real? Particularly if it involves a air sign woman, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Time to build that family, Taurus. Time to build that family. Time to make those babies. What are you doing? Why are we not doing this? You're a workaholic by all means. Oh, look at this. Air sign man shows up. How odd is that? So, Taurus, if there's an air sign man in your life and he's a damn hard worker, marry him. Marry him. But there's something that feels uncomfortable with both air sign women and air sign men. It's like Tauruses, you want to, but boy, are you sitting on making a decision with how to move forward with this person. This is a stagnant position. You want to because it's, hold on a second. You want to because it's next to love, right? So you want to, right? You want to because it's next to love, right? Hold on. I can't concentrate with all this stuff in my, okay, now I feel better. You want to because there's love here, there's genuine love here, there's something authentic here, right? But you're equally as uncomfortable. Why? Why are you uncomfortable, Taurus? Because I'm getting some compatibility with the air sign woman and some compatibility that's high, that not little, on both sides with the air sign man. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Why am I doing this like a robot? Shows up again. All right? You all are thinking really, really hard about a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There might be somebody intervening or not allowing this to go through. All right? Earth, fire sign man, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be something at, oh my goodness, at work. Something or someone at work. Maybe that could be part of the obstacle. All right. Or this person might already have somebody else in their lives. All right. But whatever this is, it is really hard for you to concentrate, especially if you have a job where there's close attention to detail or where you deal with a lot of numbers. It's been increasingly hard to focus. All right. With all that being said, Tauruses, you guys have a vice that is crippling you. Drugs, alcohol, gambling, or sex, or a combination of multiple things. You guys have a vice that is crippling you. And I think it's time to work on it. I think it's time to maybe admit it, to work on it, because it crowns you. This is my final outcome. So normally the way it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So it crowns the whole spread, right? Even though you can't see it. I don't do it that way. I put it in between, and then I read the energy as a totality, right? But as a totality, it's still a final outcome card. And your vice, whatever it is that you love, whatever it is that you choose over a human being, whatever drugs, alcohol, sex addiction that you think you have under control, it actually has been controlling you probably all your life. All right? And so it's going to be very important to understand that you are making yourself, you're giving yourself a bigger problem. It's probably time to take these blinders off. Because if you take these blinders off, the truth will come out, which could mean whoever this person is, air sign, and whoever this person is, air sign, you might feel a little differently about that person if you didn't have the vices compromising you and making you think or dream too hard about someone that actually may not be compatible for you. Like compatibility, yes. I promise you, yes. Give up your devices. Are they really compatible? Or are they more compatible because when you're drunk or doing drugs, you see things differently? Seriously. It might be time to exercise getting rid of your vices. It's just not working for you anymore. Sorry. We'll put this aside. And for those of you that have to have a job that pays close attention to detail, it also might be affecting how your job is in terms of like close attention to detail and how you submit your reports, because your reports are going to be off because there's something about drinking, drugs, alcohol, sex addiction that consumes you. All right. What is up with these air sign people with you? More air sign people. Oh my God. You know what? Whoever this air sign woman, you actually may be very compatible to her because she might have a mental illness. and what I mean mental illness, meaning maybe a little bipolar, and she might be very compatible with your drug, alcohol, sex addiction. You guys might be perfect for each other. And I'm not being facetious. I'm dead serious. This might be the perfect combination because I gotta tell you, people that have drug, alcohol, sex addiction, gambling addiction, there's a mental illness with that too. All right? Not to the degree of having to be diagnosed, but there's definitely something that goes with addiction and mental depreciation. That if you got a little bit of counseling, you actually may get diagnosed with something. Most people that have an addiction don't get diagnosed. They get diagnosed with you're an alcoholic or you're a drug addict. Like that's the label that gets put on you. But a lot of times, all of this comes up because you're trying to block out something from days past, and may have started with some mental illness. So there might be a perfect combination between this and mental illness. But you know what the cards are telling me to tell you? That if you gave up and worked on you and gave this up, you would be in clarity. You will see things differently. Your eyes will be open. If your eyes are open, you might see that you are being foolish about this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman because this person may have mental depreciation. That's maybe in relationship to drugs and alcohol. I don't know yet, but it's there. It's in there somewhere. And again, with the drug abuse, you may not see it. Without the drug abuse, you're going to see it. All right? Taurus, is you are magical. There seems to be something over there that what used to be on solid ground is no longer on solid ground, and you're looking at solid ground over there, and you are determined to fight. You're determined to fight getting over there. I'm just going to read the Seven of Wands real quick. I've been reading it in most of the readings, but I'm just going to read yours. Some of them I didn't read because I didn't have to. But this one, Seven of Wands. Oh yeah, a position of advantage. Matters coming to a head. Maintaining your position. Strength in adversity. Holding a superior position. But holding a superior position, taking a bull by the horn. When the tough get tough, when the tough gets tough, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. I'd rather fight than switch, ahead above the rest. It has something to do with new land. What used to be solid, because look how this person is on this rock, but we know mountains can fall apart, at least in California. We know mountains can fall apart. So although it's solid, don't get me wrong, the magician tells me there's some changes that you might want to take effect in the land and what used to be solid, and maintaining a position of, I feel like secrecy. It's like you might have an advantage because you're being secretive. All right, Taurus. You have some concerns. Yeah, you're definitely being secretive. Yes, you're being very secretive, and you are going to say goodbye to something, and you're going to say goodbye in a way where, this isn't going to make sense, but you're going to say goodbye in a way where you're like an 18-year-old that just turned 18, and it tells its mom or dad, oh, I'm grown. And you've already planned on leaving. Like, your parent doesn't have to tell you get out the house. You're like, I already planned it. But you're not saying that you already planned it. But when it gets to that point, you're going to be like, I'm out. Because you already planned it. And that could have to do A lot of this could have to do with your work environment. All right. Going a little over here. There is a child involved that could kind of cripple you a little bit. It's almost like I feel bad for this child. But you know, there's something about your hands being tied behind your back. There's a decision you've already made. Oh, Taurus. There's a earth sign woman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that looked like a shining armor and like came to save the day, earth sign woman, and now all the treasure has dried up, because in this picture you can't tell, but they're sitting next to a treasure chest, and that's you looking at the treasure chest thinking, I thought it was shiny, but it's not. All right, or it's like buying a brand new car and you find out the engine, like the car looks good, but inside the car is like a hot mess. You ever had that happen? I have. I brought a car as is, and the gasket was totally broken. In any case, I digress. But it's important to understand whatever's going on with this earth sign woman. Listen, something still remains. The possibility to recreate is so high. All right? So, try not to be so 18-year-ish in your mind. I'm done. I'm out. I'm leaving. Come on. If it's a workplace environment, you can't stand the boss, she happens to be a female, it doesn't mean it can't be worked out. All right? But you're going to be sneaky, Taurus. Taurus, you're on the run. You're on the run. This is a sneaky card. This is hidden information. Up here is even deeper hidden information. And this is a car. This is like, I'm out. Taurus, what's happening? What's happening, my Tauruses? There's money here, though. Whatever decision you make, there's money to be maintained. I don't want Tauruses to worry, unless, you know what, maybe I shouldn't worry about Tauruses. Y'all are calculators. There's money here in any change that you make, right? Interesting, isn't this? I love these cards. Okay, so a fire sign woman shows, next to confusion, and then a fire sign woman shows. Okay? I don't know what that means. Except that a fire sign woman, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, could be very confusing for you. And whenever I get this confusion card, what it means. Okay, I should read this card again. Okay, let me read. Why am I reading all of this for you guys this time? All right, Seven of Cups. A lot of daydreaming, a sense of confusion, a lack of focus. Emotions dominate rational thought, inability to cope, dreams, a lot of dreams, a tough decision. If you've been feeling stuck or confused about making a decision, don't. That's what this card means. If you've been confused about making a decision, particularly if it concerns a fire sign woman, don't. Don't make a decision. The universe will answer this question for you. Seriously. Do not make a decision. Whatever you think you're going to do, don't. It's at this time, your wishful thinking is your own worst enemy. And if anything, listen to the God's voice inside of you. Not maybe this voice, which could be drug, alcohol induced. Listen to the God's voice inside of you. Whatever that means to you. I'm done. Okay? We're going to end this. Thank you, Tauruses, for putting up with me. That was a little confusing, so you Tauruses are going to have to let me know what that was about. But that was a lot right there. And it seemed like it was very specific, and yet confusing at the same time. So you guys are going to have to let me know what's going down. Update me. Comment. Not complain. Comment. What is around Taurus's final outcome? Open your heart. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotional, fulfilling experience for such a long time. And now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Remember God's consciousness inside your head. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. All right, email me if you want to elaborate more at psychictracy, Tracey, brown @yahoo.com. Subscribe, press the bell, like, share, comment. Thanks, Tauruses. Bye.